thing is that losing weight is not easy just because of one reason. Food craving feels like our worst enemy. No matter how we are feeling, what we are doing, how busy we are, it always hits us. Suddenly, out of nowhere, we wanna eat sweets or snacks. But at the same time, we understand that most of the calories that we are trying to cut come from those cravings. That's why in this video I will share 5 effective strategies with you which are easy to follow to handle those cravings. Alright, now let's just see them. First thing is that before we try to regulate our cravings, we need to see them first. We need to understand them at the right moment. Because if we cannot detect our cravings, we won't be interested in solving them. And this can be done very easily. Just before grabbing the snack, try to remember to ask yourself one very simple question, which is actually quite important if we want to lose weight. And the question is, am I actually hungry right now? Or what's happening is just a craving? Yeah, I know it sounds very simple, but believe me, it's the core of solving this craving issue, because hunger and cravings feel similar, but they come from different places. If your stomach is growling, yeah, it's the hunger, but if you are eating because you are bored or stressed, that's likely a craving. The problem is that when we are eating because of emotional reasons, we don't see that. We just prefer eating, and if we don't understand what's happening, then we cannot even solve it. That's why just before eating, try to ask yourself if you are really hungry or you are eating because you wanna eat. And at the moment you realize that it's just craving, then you need to move with the second step, which is distraction. So remember, most of the cravings last 20 to 25 minutes. If you skip this time without eating, then in the end you will just feel proud because you didn't get those calories. If you can do it just a couple of times a day, this could save hundreds of calories, which is a big number in losing weight. And the question is, how can we distract ourselves? This really depends on you. Whatever you like doing, just try to shift your focus to something else. For some, going for spontaneous short walk can work, or just calling a friend, or trying to read something. Even when you are working, you can bring another task to you which can bring different emotions like excitement or anything else. The thing is, when you are craving, cut this time with something else. Bring something else to your mind so it distracts you. Yeah, I know it can sound a bit scary. Believe me, after 1 week, 2 weeks, things will get much easier, and you don't have to succeed with all of the cravings. Just doing it a couple of times a day will show you a big result. Alright, now the third tip is about something you probably experience often. Sometimes it can be hard to recognize our body's natural signals, especially when we are not eating clean for a long while. And do you know why? Because in most cases we feel the need to eat something because of the habit. So we frequently want to take something to pass through our throat because we are used to that, even when we know that we are not hungry. And we still choose to eat when there is a need to drink. What seems like hunger for us is often not hunger at all. It's actually thirst. So just to test it by yourself, next time you crave a snack, try drinking a glass of water first and take a moment to analyze to see how much it will satisfy you. Will you still need a snack? Not always, because it will become easier to understand what your body actually needs. And also for me, drinking water is one of the best ways to distract ourselves when craving appears. So just try this simple trick out and see how your body reacts. These 3 tips were about how we can handle our cravings when we have them. But now let's see what we can actually do not to have those cravings at all. So if you want to lose weight, the 4th tip is very important. Remember, cravings happen more often when we don't eat balanced meals. If you eat mostly carbs without eating enough protein or fiber, what happens is they break down quickly in your body, which leads to fast digestion. And this means your blood sugar goes up fast and drops quickly. So as it drops so early, you immediately start craving junk food or sweets because it gives you quick energy. But the thing is, this energy doesn't last, so you keep eating more often and more unhealthy snacks. And as a result, you feel tired all the day because of frequent change of blood sugar level during the day. So the idea is, the more you're replacing your daily food with the nutritious food, the fewer cravings you will have, because they are filling foods and they make you feel full longer. When your body gets what it needs, you won't crave unhealthy snacks. So in short, if you want to stop your cravings, you should really start eating meals which have enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Just remember, don't scare yourself. You don't have to eat clean all the time. Even a slight change, and you will start feeling the difference immediately in your craving. So eating in this way will give you enough energy, which lasts longer and reduce cravings. But there is a small issue with this. Trying to organize healthy foods at first can be a bit difficult, especially if it's not your habit. And that's why following the 5th tip will make everything easier. So the trick is to plan for your cravings instead of fighting them, and make sure you always have ingredients at home that provide enough protein, carbs, and fiber to add to your meals. At the beginning, all you need to do is to keep it simple. So when you are doing shopping, don't forget to take two important things. First thing is basic ingredients to add to your meals that increase volume but don't have many calories. And the second thing is basic protein sources that are easy to prepare. To stay consistent, you need to make things easy, at least in the beginning. Guys, these are my first videos and I will share more useful tips, so please don't mind supporting me, liking the video, subscribing and dropping your opinions in comments below. And thanks for watching, I will see you in the next one.